bit about kind of late game finishing in the past couple of games. How do you guys feel like you did tonight in that regard?
I thought it was incredible. I mean, this is, as we know, a really good team, and they've been good pretty much most of the year closing games. It was in a tough dogfight against them a couple of days ago, and they beat us at the, they closed it out and we didn't at the end. I thought we just showed just great resolve in this game. It could have went a lot of different ways, but we just kept fighting. We just kept fighting. We got defensive stops. We got Nas came up with some huge offensive rebounds. Dame got us off to a great start, and we knew at halftime, somebody got to take some pressure off of Dame, and Norm was huge. He was big time on both ends of the floor. Norm was big time.
You mentioned this year, he gets that rebound there at the end. He got the block that obviously turned into a three-pointer, but let's talk about the way he played, particularly late in the game.
He makes so many winning plays for us, It's never, ever about the numbers with Nas, even though he will get some numbers. I mean, he almost had a double-double tonight. But he'll come up with a big steal. He'll come up with a big block. I mean, the offensive rebounds. You can't keep this dude off the glass. He just so many winning plays, and I was happy for him. He played a ton of minutes. 35, 36 minutes is a lot for somebody that plays as hard as he does. But he maintained his focus, and Nas was great.
You mentioned Norm too. Dame on the drive kicks out to Norm, steps in, hits that two-pointer.
Yeah.
It seemed like you're right. Like he really felt like he gave you something tonight.
He did. Nas was, Norm was huge. He had a tough kind of scoring first half, but Dame was able to carry us through in the first half. We knew that their defense would start showing Dame a lot more attention, and I thought Dame was good at not forcing the action. We put him in different sets, and he drove to collapse the defense, and, Norm was the recipient of that, and did a great job of pump faking one dribble, knocking that mid-range shot down, which he's so good at.
And Rocco, too, obviously, four blocks tonight.
Yeah.
Blocks, 13 points. Coming off the bench, too, obviously, guys, I know it's hard for guys, particularly when they've been starters, so it seems like you really gave them.
I thought this was one of Rocco's best all-around games. I really do. Defensively, he was all over the place. You look at the 5 block shots. He's always going to get you a steal or two, or he just winds up in the right spots all the time. Hit some timely three-point shots for us. I thought he was vocal out there. He was kind of like the glue for us. So I thought Rocco had an excellent game.
We're going to take one from the Zoom real quick. Go ahead, Aaron Fentress from the Oregonian.
Hey, Coach, given all you guys have been through and the struggles and injuries and things like that, was this arguably the most important win you've had to date, and what kind of confidence booster could this be? Because Memphis, over the last 11 games, has been easily the best team in the league with a net rating of +18. You guys think a net rating of +10 over that stretch. How huge is this for you guys?
This is a big-time win for us. It really is. Everybody knows about our struggles on the road thus far in the season. We're understanding now how hard we have to play to be able to compete in this league, and now we're starting to just play with a little more from the neck up a little bit. Play a little smarter. This was a huge win for us. Because we did it, and I love the fact that we actually got a stop to win the game. Those things mean something to a team.
A lot's been made of the defense and this and that and everything, but at the end of the day, when Dame is playing like he has the last 2 games, it just makes everything else that much easier. How much does it just galvanize the rest of the team to have him being the normal Dame?
Yeah. Dame, obviously, when he's playing well, we're a different ball club. Let me say this: when he's shooting well, because he's played so good, even when he'd had a lot of off nights. His floor game has been really good, but when he scores, it's just a different beast. It makes the other team play so many different types of defenses. It creates so many open opportunities for our guys. And I think when Dame scores, it's just really loud, Our guys get so much confidence from that. So it's been good, to have him hitting the shots that he is accustomed to always hitting. And I think it pumps a lot of energy into our group.
Go ahead and take one more from the Zoom. Leonardo Torres.
The coach is Leonardo Torres from Peru. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Coach, can you put in words what means Damian Lillard to this team and the entire organization?
He's everything. He's everything. I mean, if there was one word, that's what it would be. You know, what Dame means to our team and to the organization. I mean, he is it. He's everything. I mean, his humble demeanor, you know, and the person that he is allows everybody else to kind of be who they are. He's not one of those superstars that, you know, is trying to run this or run that or do this or do that. Like, he's a team guy, you know, and he doesn't want anything different than anybody else on the team. You don't really see guys of his stature like that anymore. And that's why I think he's been looked at as one of, if not the best leader in the game for some years now because, you know, of the person that he is. We all know the player that he is. You know, we don't even need to bring that up. We understand what he is, but his Dame and who he is off the floor is the reason why he's so special.
Another one from Aaron Fentress. Go ahead, Aaron.
Hey, you talked the last time you guys played them after you guys lost, like how their physicality kind of got to you. Do you feel like you guys stood up to them differently this time?
You know what? Yeah, that's a good one, Aaron, because I felt like at halftime, you know, they started to pick up their intensity, their physicality. And I told us at halftime, I said, we're in the same position we was in. You know, let's show that we've learned a little bit from that. They're starting to pick it up a little bit, and that's what they should do. Now it's our turn to pick it up, you know, and play with the same type of physicality. And I thought we did. We showed up and we matched their intensity, their physicality, and that was the only way we had a chance to win the game.
Also, how's your team handling the whole COVID situation? It's running around the league pretty crazy, but you guys haven't really been impacted. Are you guys doing things differently than maybe other teams, or just lucky football?
You know, I can't say that we're better than any other team, but we talk about it. We make sure everybody always kind of keep their mask on. We hold each other accountable that way. Obviously, this is a tough time right now. It's pretty worrisome where we are in the league. So we're just going to keep trying to take care of our guys and try to stay vigilant about how we go about our business and hope for the best.